Hey everyone, and welcome to the Words Unsaid for April 27th, Sunday through May 3rd, Saturday, 2025. So, as with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you'd like a personalized read, it's the Mintaka Experience on Facebook. So, what I'm getting is there's a lot of shit talking and dirty deeds going on, and cheating around, accusations going on, whether or not cheating is actually happening. It just depended on the couple. There's a lot of blame shifting. It wasn't me, it was that person. It wasn't me, it was that person. Like the dog ate my homework mentality. There's a lot of childish antics and behaviors in the ruse of, oh, that's because I love you, I do that. If I loved you, I wouldn't do this. If I loved you, I wouldn't do that. If you loved me, you would. If you loved me, you wouldn't. There's a lot of toxic, tainted love going on in the mix, especially with Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries placements within Venus signs, Mars signs, and our Mercury signs. Due to ego attachments of over analyticism and illogical thinking or flawed mindset due to childhood abuse or trauma, or due to their mental health. They know that their actions aren't healthy, and they are really trying to take control, but trying means they're not doing, and you're holding them to higher standards because of personalized bias of, oh, well, I could do it at this point, therefore you should be able to. And that's going to be projected upon other people. You do it to them and they project upon others, and others do stuff like that to them and they project it on you. Neither of which is fair to anybody. And there's a lot of dishonesty and eroding trust being affected. So whether that's positively or negative, again, is dependent on the couple or dependent on the people. A separation to some people is an illusion, while other people use separation as an excuse to feed their abandonment wound and isolate themselves, especially those who have avoidant attachment disorder or something that has them constantly have to be addicted to being around people, or codependent on other people being around due to fear of being alone, or fear of not belonging, or fear of leaving, or fear of abandonment again. There's a lot of ignoramus comments going around, calling themselves names, calling you names, beating themselves down because they feel less than, or they don't feel valued, or they don't feel worthy. And then they turn it around, but that's because you do this, or that's because my family did this a few years ago, or because I can't let the past go. There's a lot of benefactors being affected, especially when they're trying to get a hold of beneficiaries. So basically there's a lot of transactions going on, transactional love going on, especially in workplace dynamics, workplace relationships. When I say relationships, I'm not talking romantic, I'm talking in general. You can have a relationship with your mother, you can have a relationship with your father, you can have a relationship with your cousin, you can have a relationship with your dog. So just being aware of what's going on beneath the surface, within yourself as well, can help, because what's going on outside will affect your inside. If you're biting your tongue and you're holding back your truth, then that could be affecting you as well, because it's technically omitting yourself and neglecting yourself and abandoning yourself for things. And they feel when you're trying to understand that you're pushing too hard. There's a lot of narcissistic tendencies and narcissistic outlooks going on, a lot of codependent habits and addictive behaviors that need to be bit in the butt, again, depending on people, so I can't just name them all off. Feeling sitting there all day like a lump on a log waiting for someone else to do something that you expect or you could do yourself. Time to take action. Stop saying you're going to do it and just do it already. there's a door, leave, but don't expect me to do the same thing for you. One-sided double standard hypocrisy, especially with new loves and new dates, or newly recent divorces, or breakups, or friendship barriers that are coming up or have come up in the past 5 to 25 days, or between the 5th and the 25th of April at least. May 25th is a date that's sticking out as well, to be very wary of. So start focusing on preparing for that now, if you have any plans around that time. Mother's Day is very important as well, and it could be stressing people out early. Seasonal depression sticks out as well. So mental health is being extremely affected. Being called out for being educated or lack of education, or feeling dumbfounded or stupid because of what other people say, can be affecting the people around you and leaving words unsaid. Unspoken boundaries, unexpected plans, unplanned encounters. Just because I don't speak about it doesn't mean I don't know. Just because I don't talk to you doesn't mean I don't like you. Just because I don't say it out loud doesn't mean I can't feel it. There's a lot of observation going on, so you can learn a lot about observation this week, especially with words unsaid. But that's what I'm getting for April 27th, 2025 through May 3rd of 2025. So as with these, take it resonance, leave it doesn't. Thanks for joining.